Hey everyone, so I wanted to make this video and share it with you because a lot of people ask me, Shaniqua, what is it you do? What is your job title? What is it? And I've kind of had to like figure out this job title to help people understand what it is I do, because I just do so many things. There's so many ways that I'm able to make money from home. It's not just one singular thing that I do, and I call myself a multipreneur, okay? A stay-at-home multipreneur, because I am my own brand. I am Ash Shaniqua. My name is Shaniqua Burrell, and you know, people would just come to me for just advice about just any and everything, and I didn't know why people came to me and asked me this stuff, but apparently they felt that I qualified for them to ask me, because I would, and so I just made my brand Ask Shaniqua. If you have a question about something, ask me. If I don't know the answer, I'll get the answer for you. That's why I call myself Ask Shaniqua. But lately, I've been at home with JoJo, and there's things, I've been like, I want to generate some income. Like, if I do a certain action, I know I'm gonna be paid a certain dollar amount, okay? Like a cost per action type of gig. That's what I was looking for. And I've found that with different types of apps out there. When I was pregnant with JoJo, there was an app that I made money by being kind of like an errand person. Here in the local Denver market, I would have to go to a certain area and kind of wait for like a job to come in. Someone wanted me to go get their lunch. Someone wanted me to pick up this, do that, and I was able to do that while I was pregnant with JoJo. And at the time, I was doing that to bring in extra income because I needed to pay for my daughter's cheerleading, okay? She wanted to be a cheerleading, the most expensive sport you could think of. That's what my daughter wanted to do. And because I am such a gracious mother and I love my children with everything in me, of course I'm gonna let my daughter cheerlead and I'm gonna help her figure out so I was doing this job, and it was with a company called Favor, and people were able to request, and I got tips. I think people had sympathy for me because I was pregnant doing this. They were like, oh my goodness. So that was one thing I did. And then I've done so many types of careers in my life, and I'm not even 40 yet. I'm gonna be 39 in August, you guys. And I was like, things that interest me, like the reason. Joel, I'm kind of getting off track, but I'm going to bring it all back around to let you know what I'm doing right now. But things that have interested me, I've always been able to just put my mind to it and get it. So, and I want you to know that that's the type of belief that I have. I don't believe there's anything out of my reach. You feel me? Even if people have told me, oh, you can't do that. I was like, I'm the type of person, I'm like, well, you about to watch me do that, okay? So, I feel mothers, I have a heart for mothers, and mothers that really want to stay at home with their children and still make a full-time income in their mind, whatever a full-time income is in their mind. If that is anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 a month at home, I believe stay-at-home moms can do that without having to clock in, without having to go trade their time away from their children and make that money. I think they can do that right from the comfort of their own home. So right now, one of the hustles, I like to call them my little side hustles, because it's not my bigger dream. It's not my bigger picture for my life. It's just little steps that I'm taking to get to the bigger picture. That is my vision. You know what I'm saying? That God has input in me. And so it's called Instacart. And Instacart is a grocery service, okay? I've been a professional grocery shopper since I was 15 years old, because that's when I became a mother, and my mom taught me, like, okay, you need to know how to grocery shop. So I know how to grocery shop with my kids. I was a teen mom with 2 kids at the age of 19, and I was on my own by myself with my kids, just me and my kids, at the age of 23. Yeah, was it? Yeah, 23 is when I finally, and so I was on my own. My mom was still there, but we had our separate places. And I'm sharing a lot with you guys just so you can kind of know a little bit about who I am. And, I consider myself a professional mom, first and foremost, even though I went to school, I got degrees, I went to college. I went to college with my kids. I went to night school. I took my kids with me to night school. For real, I was that mother sitting in the back of the class with her kids like, shh, y'all be quiet. I gotta get this education for y'all. You feel me? So I need to just kind of let a little bit of who I am from my heart show to you guys. So now Instacart, back to Instacart, is a grocery service. And so right now I'm waiting for a batch. A batch hasn't come in. And a batch is like, okay, somebody wants me to pick up their groceries and deliver them to them. Or somebody wants me to do full service grocery shopping, where I go there, I get a list of stuff on my app showing me what they want, and all I have to do is scan the item, put it in a basket. I do shifts of 3 hours at the most, usually, about the time JoJo, before his nap or after his nap. But it's a great way to make some side income. You can do it over the weekend when you just sitting at home. And you don't have to pay money to get involved. It's an actual, like, you have to apply kind of job. And I feel that a lot of marketers think a job is like the devil. And I understand, clocking in and clocking out, especially when you're not appreciated. That's when it's the worst. But when you're appreciated, and maybe you're kind of on your own terms with these app type of gigs, you're kind of still your own boss, because I go grocery shop for these people, and most of the people I don't even interact with. They want me to leave their groceries on the porch, and they tip me through the app. I don't even see these people. Some people I see, and I'm extra courteous, nice. You need me to help you take your stuff up, and I get to interact and I get offline. So oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go, you guys. My 2-year-old is telling me he wants to sit on the potty. So this is about a 10-minute video anyways. But if you want more information about Instacart and how you can get involved, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the description of this video. Okay, you guys? So that is just one of the ways. And there's another way that I make money. Like, when I'm waiting for a batch, I answer questions. Yeah. Okay, here I come. We're gonna go on a potty. I answer questions. Like, it's called a FancyHands assistant. Okay, you gotta apply for that too, and you answer questions, and they pay you for helping these people with their problems. You know what I mean? And some of the stuff you're like, are you really needing help with that type of question? But you never know what people don't have help with that just seems like common sense to you, All right, I'm gonna let you go because JoJo is losing his mind. All right, take care, you guys. God bless.